Alrighty. Welcome to another round of Gameshow Speak Podcast, episode 17 of season 2 of Gameshow Speak Podcast. To be exact, I am your man, DIP Dodger Pittman. And joining me, as always, the Buffalonian Bomber himself, Michael Bombardier.
It's the Buffalonian Bulldozer. Get it right.
Yeah, I'll get it right eventually.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another round of Gameshow Speak. Put your hands on your buzzers. We got some topics for you.
Yes, let's get it on. Hands on our buzzers. Alrighty then. So let me show my tab. All right, we can see it, Michael. Okay, there we go. Making sure. All right. Yesterday was May 1st. The Writers Guild of America was officially went on strike after talks with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers broke down despite months of negotiation. We have not reached an agreement with the studios and streamers, the Guild said in a statement released last night. We will be on strike after the contract expires at midnight. The WGA's current agreement with the AMPTP, which represents the 9 largest studios in Hollywood, expired yesterday. Discussion regarding a new 3-year contract began on March 20th. At the center of the negotiation, an acknowledgement of and correcting for the way that streaming has affected the work, compensation, and working conditions of writers. Over the past decade, the companies embraced business practices that slash our compensation and undermine our working conditions. The Writers Guild of America West wrote in a recent tweet, "We are asking to restore writer pay and conditions to reflect our value to this industry. The survival of our profession is at stake." According to the WGA, more writers work at the current agreement's minimum pay level now than a decade ago. Between 2013 and 2014, only 33% of all TV series writers were paid the minimum. But in the nearly 10 years since, that number has jumped to 50%. Lower weekly pay of the writers and producers represented was also cited as being down 4% throughout the last decade. When accounting for inflation, that decline rises to 23%. In anticipation of a possible strike, some shows, including NBC's Quantum Leap and La Brea, rolled production of the current season right into the next, so as to make episodes to offset any low output. Largely unaffected would be reality shows, game shows, news, sports, and other unscripted programming. If streamers and studios have more leverage now than they did in 2000, it's because there are more avenues now for streamers to lean on international programming that are outside the WGA. IndieWire even reported that a recent dip in the market for documentary films and series could see a renewed surge of interest if networks and streamers are forced to turn to more unscripted documentaries for content. Teamster leaders, saying that their members do not cross picket lines, have joined the chorus of unions supporting the WGA in its ongoing negotiations for a new film and TV contract with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Those talks are now in their final week, and a strike, if it comes to that, could come as early as next Tuesday. The Teamsters stand with WGA members in their fight for a fair contract. Teamster leaders Sean O'Brien and Lisa Dalvey said in a joint statement Wednesday, "The studios owe their success to these workers. They deserve to be paid fairly and respected for their labor." O'Brien is the general president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, and Dalvey is secretary-treasurer of Hollywood's Teamsters Local 399 and director of the Teamsters Motion Picture Division. Those multi-billion-dollar corporations, including Amazon, Netflix, Disney, and Apple, invest in highly paid executive and lavish productions, they said. They can afford to share the wealth with the writers who create the content we all watch. We are monitoring negotiations closely. This is a share fight, and Teamsters do not cross picket lines. Earlier this week, SAG-AFTRA, the DGA, and the IATSE also expressed support for the WGA's efforts to secure a fair contract. On Saturday, SAG-AFTRA's national board voted unanimously to strongly support the WGA followed by the DGA on Monday. The WGA's current contract with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers expires Monday at midnight Pacific. IATSE supports the workers represented by the Writers Guild of America West and the Writers Guild of America East in their collective fight to win a fair contract. IATSE President Matt Loeb said in a statement, "The motion picture and television industry thrives on the creativity, skill, and labor of every worker involved, and writers' contributions are an important part of the success of the films, television shows, and other media IATSE members work on. We recognize and support our fellow entertainment workers in their mission to negotiate an agreement that addresses their issues from the AMPTP, an ensemble that includes media mega corporations collectively worth trillions of dollars." He added, SAG-AFTRA stands strongly in support and solidarity with the members of the Writers Guild of America who are engaged in contract negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. It is long past time for the studios, streamers, and other employers in the entertainment industry to remove roadblocks to fair and equitable wages and working conditions, and to agree to terms that reflect the unique worth and contribution of creative talent, workers without whom the industry would not exist. Read the resolution passed Saturday by a unanimous vote of SAG-AFTRA's National Board. The Performers Union even included a photo of Duncan Crabtree, Ireland, SAG-AFTRA's National Executive Director with WGA West Chief Negotiator Ellen Stutzman, which was taken Friday at the Sherman Oaks headquarters of the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, where Hollywood's collective bargaining talks are usually held. The May 1st deadline has Hollywood's creative community on edge about the possibility of a work stoppage, forcing the industry to abruptly shut up production or scramble to work around the absence of writers and showrunners. SAG-AFTRA's full further support of the WGA is notable as it comes 2 days after the Director Guilds of America issued a notice reminding members that the DGA is bound by a no-strike clause in its existing contract with AMPTP member companies. The DGA and SAG-AFTRA are already in the wings to negotiate their own new contracts with Hollywood's largest employers, with both guilds facing a June 30th expiration date. The DGA is scheduled to begin its talks in Sherman Oaks on May 10th. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, makes sense. All right. I got your message on private chat, Michael. All right. All right, we're back in the 1% Club. ITV renews new quiz. UK commercial broadcaster ITV has reviewed original game show format, The 1% Club, hosted by Lee Mack and produced by Mack and Media for a third season. Season 3 will see double the number of episodes, going from 8 to 16, with Christmas specials planned for this year in 2024. BBC Studios distributes the format internationally and is already sold to France, Germany, Spain, Netherlands, Israel, and Australia. Woo! I haven't seen it, but I've been told it's good. All right. We got to get sad again. Michael, go ahead and take this one.
Absolutely. We lost a legend in the TV world in Jerry Springer. Oh, man. Springer was best known for his long-running talk show, which ran for 27 years before ending in 2018, which brought in Steve Wilkos until 2007. More than 3,800 episodes, each ending with Springer's final thought on the chaos that preceded it. A year after Jerry Springer's end, Springer returned to daytime TV with the syndicated courtroom show Judge Jerry, which ran for three seasons and ended in 2022. The reason I meant to bring this up is because, let me see. because prior to becoming a TV star, Springer worked as a lawyer for 15 years. That's where his law experience comes into play when he did Judge Jerry.
Yep.
Additional TV credits included a 2-season stint as host of NBC's America's Got Talent. That's where I knew him from. Game Show Network's Baggage, where you know him from, Dante.
Yep.
You never watched America's Got Talent.
I think I do. You
never watched his run.
I never watched his run. No.
The UK version of Greed, as well as turns as a contestant on season 3 of ABC's Dancing with the Stars, finishing in 5th place. Thoughts and prayers with the Springer family this time.
You forgot to add, he was the Beatle in the Masked Singer for season 8.
Thoughts and prayers with the Springer family.
Yes, indeed. I grew up with Jerry. I love Jerry. I love Maury, and
And let's not forget, I brought up the name Steve Wilkos.
Yes.
That name kind of sounds familiar because he was head of security. He was director of security until 2007. And prior to leaving on Mondays, Steve would guest host Jerry's show.
Yeah.
Just to see. And I believe that this would be a test run for his own show as well. So, and I guess it worked out really well. And I think Steve Wilkos also paid tribute to him in advance too. So,
yeah. May Jerry Springer rest in peace, my friend. You'll be sorely missed.
But to follow up, his guest hosting was supposed to be for Dancing with the Stars only. But since it became so popular, he started doing every Mondays until he left. So, there you go.
There you go. All right. Now, the rest is all up to me. All right. More on Drag Race All-Stars. All right. All-Stars, Creating the Universe, the Drop of Paramount Plus. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars is wrapping up for quite the season. On Thursday, the guest judges for Season 8 were revealed. The lineup includes Mal Apatow, Brandon Boyd, Zoe Deschanel, Tom Felicia, Javissa Leslie, Idina Menzel, Eagle Newham, Matt Rogers, Adam Shankman, Jojo Siwa, Robin Veed, and Bowen Yang. And of course, mainstay judges Michelle Visage, Carson Creeley, Ross Matthews, and T.S. Madison are returning. Along with a slate of guest judges, a trailer for the upcoming season also shows a new twist that will allow eliminated queens another chance for it. For the first time in Drag Race history, RuPaul has given viewers the power to crown their own queen. During Untucked and Online, the season's eliminated queens will reveal their runaway looks in the hopes of earning fans' votes. In addition to the $200,000 winner on All-Stars, chosen by Ru, the show also crowned a Queen of the Famed Games, who will earn a not-too-shabby $50,000 based on how viewers vote throughout the season. The 12 queens returning to the runway in hopes of snatching the crown are Alexis Michelle, Darienne Lake, Heidi N. Closet, James Manfield, Jessica Wilde, Jimbo, Kahana Montrese, Candy Muse, Lala Ree, Monica Beverly Hills, Miss Kasha Davis, and Naisha Lopez. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars will begin streaming on Paramount Plus with 2 new episodes on May 12. The Queens will compete for a spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame along with a cash prize of $200,000. New episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Untucked will premiere alongside Season 8 to bring viewers behind the scenes to the backstage drama as the queens anxiously await their fate each week. Additionally, Queen of the Universe judges Vanessa Williams and Michelle Visage were on hand at the finale to unveil an exclusive look at the world's most talented queens battling out for global domination in the first ever international drag singing competition, further building into anticipation on the show's second season on Friday, June 2nd, exclusively on Paramount Plus. Highlights for the RuPaul Drag Race Season 15 finale included celebrity guest judge Orville Peck from Ink Master took the stage to sing Built on Drag from Rick Loose the Rusical with Leland, the resident composer for RuPaul's Drag Race. The duo was joined by this season's queens who helped deliver a moving rendition of the song. Two-time RuPaul's Drag Race winner Jinx Monsoon, Season 5 and All-Star Season 7, surprised his fans with a performance of When You're Good to Mama from the long-running Broadway musical Chicago, in which she made her story as the first drag queen to play Matrone Mama Morton. RuPaul honored legendary fashion designer Bob Mackie with the first ever Giving Us Lifetime Achievement Award and played a video tribute to celebrate the icon. Wow. Oof. Patrick Murphy, our friend, would be happy to see this show. All right. Well, good luck to all the drag queens. All right. Here we go. I Can See Hungary's Voice. All right. Leading entertainment company CJ EMN's I Can See Your Voice expands its footprint, being commissioned in Hungary. The show is scheduled to be broadcast on TV2, one of Hungary's most popular TV channels, in fall of 2023. The Good Wife, NCIS, The Desperate Housewife, and Joey are just a few of the many famous shows that premiere on TV2. Viewers can anticipate a total of 5 episodes filled with lively performances and the thrill of guessing, which is unique to I Can See Your Voice. Gabor Fischer, programming director of TV2 Media Group, said that I'm happy after 29 countries, the worldwide phenomenal format I Can See Your Voice is coming to the market leader TV2 in Hungary. Diane Min, head of format sales at CJEMN, added, "We are thrilled about the new commission deal in Hungary and the fact that I Can See Your Voice is gaining traction not just in Europe, but as a representative format globally. Its continued success worldwide is an impressive accomplishment, and we look forward to its future growth." I Can See Your Voice is also coming back with its 5th season in the Netherlands, proving its continuance in popularity. Its new season 5, produced by WBI-TVP Netherlands, will be available officially in RTL 4. The program first aired in the Netherlands on October 9th, 2020. Since then, the program's one and only format has continued to induce viewers of all age groups. Wow, congratulations to Hungary. They earned it. All right. Now, This Is Jeopardy premieres. All right. Buzzy Cohen's deep dive into quiz show history. Sony Music Entertainment and Sony Pictures Television launch This Is Jeopardy, America's favorite quiz show, a new podcast that goes behind the scenes of the long-running game show hosted by former Jeopardy champion and guest host Buzzy Cohen. The podcast, which premiered Wednesday, April 26, promises listeners an exciting journey throughout the history of the quiz show, featuring notable guests including contestants and producers. I am so excited for the opportunity to give listeners a never-before-seen look at the show. Cohen, who won the Jeopardy 2017 Tournament of Champions, said in a statement, "This Is Jeopardy is produced by Something Else and Sony Music Entertainment. Lizzie Jacobs, Tom Koenig, and Sandra Kramer are the executive producers. Mia Warren is senior producer, and Junior Doyle and Sylvie Lobo are just producers." Have you seen that podcast, Michael?
I have not, but I think it's great.
All right. Now, of course, we gotta get sad again. Oh boy, Michael.
The longtime head judge of Dancing with the Stars passed away.
Yeah.
Len Goodman. Goodman was a popular judge on BBC smash entertainment format Strictly Come Dancing from its inception in 2004 until 2016, where he became well known for his lighthearted enthusiasm and witty banter. He was replaced by Shirley Ballas in 2016. Goodman was simultaneously head judge on the U.S. counterpart Dancing with the Stars, taking on that role from 2005 until last year, when he announced that he would be retiring during the semifinals of the show to spend more time with his family. Craig Revel Horwood, from his Strictly days, wrote, "I've just woken up to the sad news that my gorgeous colleague and dear friend Len Goodman has passed away. My heart and love goes out to his family." Bruno Tonioli, who was good friends with during his days at Strictly and Dancing with the Stars, said, "You will always be my perfect 10. What'd you think of this news, Dante?
When I heard of it, I was like shocked. I did not see that coming. I mean, it hurted me because at the time, I was born in 2001, so the show hadn't produced yet. But when I first watched the show, I mean, I loved it. It was so fun. I never understood Len's banter, but I just laughed anyway. I mean,
It's like
he's
a colorful version of Simon, if you think.
Yes, he's the
Colorful Simon, as I like to call him.
Yeah, the colorful version of Simon Cowell on America's Got Talent, from America's Got Talent.
And American Idol, too.
Yeah,
don't forget Cowell's days on Idol.
Yeah, don't forget the X Factor. But yeah, man, it's sad to see something like this happen.
He was also on at one time, I think, the UK Weakest Link.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, did he get eliminated?
No, he won.
Oh, he won? How much did he win?
I don't know how much.
Oh,
but he did win. So the heart goes out to the entire Goodman family.
Yes, indeed. May you rest in peace, Mr. Len Goldman.
So until the food chain, this is all you. It's all you.
All me. All right, here we go. Prime goes all in on live video in Spain. Operation Triunfo reboot on the way. Amazon Prime Video is moving into live content in Spain later this year with the launch of Operation Triunfo, one of the most successful talent shows in the country. The show, which is being produced by Bonjay Arias Music, has been a flagship program for Pubcaster RTVV for 2001 to 2003 and from 2017 to 2020. It was also part of Telecinco's schedule from 2005 to 2011, making Prime Video the third home for Operation Triunfo. David Bisbal, El Tiana, or El Delon, or some of the singers who were born on the show, with the 12th edition also available in Latin America via Prime Video. The streamer will offer weekly live galas as well as access via a YouTube channel. We've been listening to the fans and we will revive this iconic show. Prime Video is always looking for innovative and emotional content, and Operation Triunfo is a great example, said Oscar Pro, head of unscripted originals at Amazon Studios in Spain. The company also topped up its ability to host live content. Pro added that we already offer live sports and music events in other territories. Netflix made headlines last week after it tried but failed to live stream a special around Love is Blind. And that's why Spider-Man is better than Bats. All right. Well, congratulations to Operation Triunfo for that. Congrats. You earned it. All righty. Slotomania Partners with the Feud. Slotomania, the world's #1 free-to-play slots game for Playtika, has teamed up with Family Feud, a smash hit American TV show, to bring the excitement of the classic show to its players with the first ever free-to-play Family Feud slot machine. Slotomania is a pioneer in the free-to-play social casino-themed game industry, with millions of monthly active users, and much like Family Feud, has become known for bringing people together to create fun and exciting moments to look forward to every day. To reflect its player-focused outlook, Slotomania is tapping into its tight-knit community of over 13 million social media followers as part of the campaign, and will feature 5 lucky winners on the very first Family Feud in-game slot machine, which incorporates some of the show's iconic questions and answers. It took me a while, but I'm there. As well as the new celebrity avatar and themed free-to-play slot machine, Slotomania will incorporate other iconic elements of the popular game show into this gameplay, including a Slotomania special Family Feud Super Cup competition, exclusive Family Feud stickers, and a class chat feature, new themed mini games, and a special Family Feud live activity hosted on Slotomania's social platform. The partnership will also see Slotomania integrated into the Family Feud TV show, the first feature of its kind for the Emmy Award-winning game show. The on-air appearances will launch on April 18th and will continue throughout the year. Holy hell. Wow. Woo! Congrats to Feud once again. Well done, Feud. All right. Now, more on the match. Ken Jennings, Mayim Bialik, Wheel of Fortune. Jeopardy host Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik are used to asking the questions, but that won't be the case next month when they compete against one another on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. That's right, Jennings and Bialik will appear on the rival game show on Wednesday, May 10th, when they battle one another. Wheel of Fortune co-host Vanna White, who for the first time ever will be calling the letters instead of revealing them. All right. This much anticipated Wheel Special will air at 9 p.m. on ABC following Jeopardy Masters, a brand new primetime tournament which premieres on May 8th. Well. This is a nice game. Ooh, boy, can't wait to see that matchup. But to be honest, I kind of want to see Pat play. Well, I know Pat played before, but to be honest, can we have Jim host this one and have Pat announce that one? Oh man, did you saw the recent Wheel of Fortune episode?
No, one of the recent ones had Jim hosting the bonus round.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's just perfect. I mean, can we have Jim host the show for one episode and Pat announce for one episode? It would be cool to see, you know. It would be cool to see an announcer host the show, right? What Shadow Stevens did on Hollywood Squares, filling in for John Davison. Then that would be cool to see again. All right. Barbecue Showdown to Refire. All right. Catching it on Netflix May 26th. Barbecue Showdown is back, and the competition is bigger and blazing hot. 8 of the best barbecuers from across the country will have to master the flame in the open fire playground and create mouth-watering, boundary-pushing barbecue for a $50,000 prize. Actress and comedian Michelle Buteau serves as host and joins world-class BBQ judges Melissa Cookston and Kevin Bloodsoe to crown the next pitmaster. Barbecue Showdown Season 2 premieres May 26th, only on Netflix. Woo! Whew. I mean, I'll be down to watch that. $50,000. I think Barbecue Showdown should be on Food Network, to be honest. Alrighty. Meet the new eyes behind Big Brother UK. ITV's rebooted Big Brother has landed AJ Odudu and Will Best as hosts. A teasing unveiling the pair can be seen below. The duo will share the iconic hosting role on the main show, previously occupied by Davida McCall, presiding over the weekly events and creating housemates on all the goings on in the house over 6 weeks. The duo will also host an additionally nightly live show. ITV revealed it will be rebooted Big Brother last year, and the network is now the third channel to have hosted the show in the UK, following Channel 4 and Channel 5. Big Brother airs around the world in numerous territories and is produced by Bonjay back initially in the UK, helmed by reality vet Tauka Sanak, who recently joined Bonjay. Oh, oof! I can't wait to see that. Oh man, of course I gotta get sad. I'll take care of this one. Haley Belafonte, the civil rights and entertainment giant who began as a groundbreaking actor and singer and became an activist, humanitarian, and conscious of the world, has passed away. He was 96. He died of congestive heart failure in his New York home. His life paneled by his side, said publishers Ken Sunshine. With his glowing, handsome face and silky, husky voice, Belafonte was one of the first Black performers to gain a wide following on film and to sell 1 million records as a singer. Many still known for his signature hit Banana Boat song Dayo, and it's called Dayo, Dayo. Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted. But he forged a greater legacy once he scaled back his performing career in the 1960s and lived out his hero Paul Robeson's decree that artists are gatekeepers of truth. Belafonte stands as the model and epitome of the celebrity activist. Few kept up with his time and commitment, and none his stature as a meeting point among Hollywood, Washington, and the civil rights movement. Belafonte not only participated in protest marches and benefit concerts, but helped organize and raise support for them. He worked closely with his friend and generational peer, the Rev. Martin Luther King Jr., often intervening on his behalf with both politicians and fellow entertainers and helping them financially. He risked his life and livelihood and set high standards for younger Black celebrities, scolding Jay-Z and Beyonce for failing to meet their social responsibilities, and mentoring Usher, Common, Danny Glover, and many others. In Spike Lee's 2018 film Black KK Klansman, he was fittingly cast as an elder statesman schooling young activists about the country's past. He often appeared on episodes of What's My Life from 1955 to 1966. Oh, man, it was sad because I love the Daylight Come and We Don't Want to Go Home. Love the Banana Boat song. That song was great. And I also like his other song, Work, 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 Sonora, sing it all the time. I love that. Jump in the line. There's the one. May you rest in peace, Haley Belafonte. My thoughts and prayers go out to the Belafonte family at this time. All right. Brian Cox joined MI6, a Succession actor to host 007's Road to a Million. Prime Video has cast Emmy and Golden Globe winning Scottish actor Brian Cox from Succession as the controller, the enigmatic character who controls the fate of the contestants in the upcoming UK original series 007's Road to a Million, the latest addition to the Prime membership. Prime members in the UK enjoy savings, convenience, entertainment, all in a single membership. 007's Road to a Million will see contestants competing in teams of 2 on a global adventure to win the ultimate prize of £1 million. That equals to $1.2 million here in America. Filmed in the many iconic Bond locations from the Scottish Highlands to Venice and Jamaica, this cinematic format would be a true test of intelligence, endurance, and heroism. In addition to conquering obstacles, the contestants who will compete in 2-person teams must correctly answer questions hidden in different locations across the world to advance to the next challenge. The controller is villainous and cultured, and revels in the increasingly difficult journeys and questions the contestants must overcome. He has millions of pounds to give away, up to £1 million per couple, but he doesn't make it easy. Whilst he lurks in the shadows, he is watching and controlling everything. Brian Cox said, I got to see how ordinary people will cope with being on a James Bond adventure. As they travel the world to put some of the most iconic Bond locations, it gets more intense and nail-biting. I enjoyed my role as both villain and tormentor, with license to put the hopeful participants through the mangle. 007's Road to a Million is a unique collaboration between Amazon Studios, Eon Productions, 72 Films, and MGM Alternative. The unscripted series will launch exclusively on Prime Video and in more than 240 countries and territories later this year. This is getting very interesting. I've seen James Bond movies, but this sounds good. All right. The password is returning to Mexico. All right. Azteca to reboot La Palabra Secreta. Mexican channel TV Azteca is to adapt Fremantle game show format Password, marking its return to the territory after a 10-year hiatus. The new show will be presented by Lola Cortez and produced by TV Azteca and Fremantle. Last year, a reboot of the format was announced in Spain through HS Media following a successful revival on NBC in the US with Jimmy Fallon and Keke Palmer. The latter was the most unpopular unscripted premiere of the summer in the country. Password sees teams of celebrities and contestants guess the password using a secret word as a clue. The Mexican version will have 3 games, Hand in Hand, The Password, and The Money Ladder. In the first 2, participants will have to guess the greatest number of secret words using clues against the clock. Depending on the points earned, only one of the participants will be able to reach the money ladder, with each level pass will accumulate a certain amount. Ooh, Mexico is going to have a little fiesta over there. Congratulations. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Now it's time for the reviewing the TV ratings. All right, Sunday's ratings, and then they were 10. In Sunday's ratings, ABC's American Idol dominated Sunday in the demo, while CBS's 60 Minutes easily clocked in with the night's biggest audience. The Time 100 special, with 2.5 million viewers and a 0.4 rating, drew a markedly smaller audience than your typical AFV. Idol 5.1 million, 0.6 dipped week to week, while Bubble Trouble, The Company You Keep, 2.2 million, 0.3 ticked up in the demo ahead of next Sunday's finale. 60 Minutes did 6.8 million in a 0.4. Leading out of Carol Burnett, birthday special and Magnum PI reruns on NBC, The Blacklist posted its 4th best audience of the season so far, 1.9 million, and its 9th 0.2 rating in 10 episodes. Note, The Blacklist is confirmed to be moving to Thursdays effective June 1st. Fox's The Simpsons did 850K in a 0.2, followed by The Great North 640K 0.2. Bob's Burgers 830K 0.3, and Family Guy 910K 0.3. Woo! Him to hear today. All right, Thursday's ratings are with the first pick of the 2023 NFL Draft. All right, in Thursday's ratings, ABC's NFL Draft coverage dominated Thursday in the demo, while CBS's Young Sheldon easily drew the night's biggest audience. NFL Draft coverage averaged more than 4 million total viewers, along with a 0.9 demo rating. Young Sheldon, 7 million, 0.5. Ghost, 6.2 million, 0.4. And So Help Me Todd, 4.7 million, 0.3, all added viewers. Though Ghost dipped in the demo, the Late Late Show's Carpool Karaoke special closed out the night with 3.7 million and a 0.3. NBC's Law and Order 3.8 million, 0.3 drew its second smallest revival audience and hit a demo low. SVU 4.3 million, 0.5 was steadier, but Organized Crime 3.1 million, 0.3 hit a demo low. Back from a month-long break, the CW's Walker 560K 0.1 dipped to an audience low. 100 Days to Indie debuted to 200K and then 0.0 which does look like car tires. Fox's Next Level Chef, 1.7 million, 0.3, and Call Me Cat, 1 million, 0.2, dipped, but Animal Control, 1 million, 0.2, held steady. All right, Wednesday's ratings. I'm so glad we had this time together. And Wednesday's ratings, CBS's Survivor dominated Wednesday in the demo, while NBC's Birthday Party for Carol Burnett easily drew the night's biggest audience. Survivor, with 5.1 million viewers and a 0.7 rating, dipped week to week, as did Bubble Drama, True Lies, 2.7 million, 0.2. Carol Burnett, 90 Years of Laughter plus Love, averaged 7.3 million viewers, but just a 0.4 demo rating. The CW's The Flash, 547K, 0.1, rose to its fourth best audience of the season, whereas Riverdale, 190K, 0.0, slipped to a new audience low. Fox's The Masked Singer, 3.2 million, 0.5, and Farmer Wants a Wife, 2.2 million, 0.3, were both pretty steady. ABC's The Conners, 3.2 million, 0.4, The Goldbergs, 2 million, 0.3, and Not Dead Yet, 1.6 million, 0.3, all drew audience lows and matched demo lows. But the penultimate, A Little Million Things, 1.7 million, 0.2, however, was steady. All right, Tuesday's ratings. All right. Everything's new again. All right. In Tuesday's ratings, there was a four-way tie for the nightly demo win, while CBS's FBI caught Tuesday's biggest audience. ABC's The Rookie, with 3.4 million total viewers and a 0.3 rating, and still in the bubble Feds, 2.4 million, 0.2, both dipped in the demo to match their series lows. The recently renewed Will Trent, 2.6 million, 0.2, similarly hit a demo low with quite an eventful episode. CBS's FBI, 6.6 million, 0.4, International, 5.4 million, 0.4, and Most Wanted, 5 million, 0.4, were all steady in the demo, with the first two also adding viewers week to week. All right. NBC's Night Court, 2.8 million, 0.4, ticked up in the demo. Lopez versus Lopez, 1.6 million, 0.2, was a bit down from its Friday absence in its Tuesday debut. All right. The Wall, 1.9 million, 0.3, was flat. A Weakest Link, 1.9 million, 0.3, ticked up. The CW's Superman and Lois, 610K, 0.1, dropped some eyeballs with its, whereas Gotham Knights, 430K, 0.1, added some with arguably its best episode thus far. Fox's 911 Lone Star, 3.2 million, 0.3, dipped to release season lows, while Accused, 1.7 million, 0.2, was steady. Good God. Okay. All right. Monday's ratings. Week the top 12 in Monday's ratings. ABC's American Idol led Monday in the demo, while NBC's The Voice just barely scored the night's biggest audience.
Start the food chain without me. I'll be back.
Okay, we'll wait on you. All right. American Idol, with 4.7 million total viewers and a 0.6 demo rating, ticked up week to week. The Good Doctor hit a season high in audience, 3.7 million, while staying in the demo with a 0.3. All right. The Voice, 5 million, 0.5, was steady week to week. Well, That's My Jam, 2.4 million, 0.3, dipped. Fox's 911, 4.4 million, 0.5, and Fantasy Island, 1.9 million, 0.2, were both steady in the demo, though the latter rose to like its fourth largest audience of the season. The CW's All-American 602K, 0.1, surged to its second largest audience of the season. All right, 7. All right, Sunday Showcase. All right, YE Showcase. ABC and CBS split Sunday. And the latest TV show ratings, Sunday's ratings, I should say, ABC's AFE and American Idol tied for the Sunday demo win, while CBS's 60 Minutes clocked in with the night's largest audience. AFV with 4.7 million total viewers and a 0.6 rating ticked up in the demo, while Idol 5.1 million, 0.6 was steady week to week. Leading now is 60 Minutes, 7.2 million, 0.4. The Equalizer, 6.3 million, 0.4. East New York, 4.8 million, 0.3. And NCIS Los Angeles, 4.1 million, 0.3. We're all staying in the demo, with East New York also gaining viewers week to week. NBC's Magnum PI, with its mid-season finale, slipped to its second smallest audience of season 5, barely 3 million, while posting its third 0.2 rating in 4 episodes. The Blacklist, 1.7 million, 0.2, was steady. Fox's The Simpsons drew 910K in the 0.3, followed by The Great North, 710K, 0.2. Bob's Burgers is 750K, 0.2. And a Family Guy aired 50K, 0.2. Alrighty. Enough of that. All right. And now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's
Alrighty, back in time.
Back in time. All right. Go ahead, Michael.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Yes, it is time for another Gameshow Speak Podcast host Food Chain. This time, we're going to do the host of Whose Line Is It Anyway? And we're going to be covering both the UK and US versions of the show. Of course, Rule 1, this is basically our opinion. Rule 2, we're only counting one person's hosting tenure. That's one hosting tenure, even if they do 2 separate stints. And 3, no guest hosts. Sounds fair enough. Michael, go ahead.
Absolutely. And the only host in the UK version from September the 23rd, 1988, all the way to February the 4th, 1999, Clive Anderson, the man who would do the UK Mastermind and all sorts of stuff. And this, ironically enough, was the first ever time that Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery were regulars.
Yes. All right.
So what did you think of Clive?
Well, I think of Clive. I haven't seen the UK version of the show.
Well, let me point this out. Their final season of the UK version was actually taped on the same set as the American version.
Oh wow!
And it's on YouTube. So if you get a chance, watch their final season of the UK version.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And let me see. Their final season of the UK actually premiered, get this, 3 months after the American version premiered.
Whoa! Wow! Wow, man! That's just unbelievable. That was out of nowhere, to be honest. Well done. Just well done. So we'll put him at 1 for now.
That's going to change, I think.
Yeah, that's going to change.
Next up, from August the 5th, 1998 to December the 5th, 2007, they bring in the man that's currently doing The Price is Right, Drew Carey.
Well, actually, 2004, I believe.
No, because they did 8 seasons.
They did
8 seasons of the show. Seasons 7 and 8 were on ABC Family. So it still counts as a part of Drew's run.
Okay, I got you now. Vazoo for me on that one.
So, I don't know where you're getting this from.
Yeah,
I don't know. It certainly ain't the history books.
Wait, stop it. Anyway, Drew Carey, number one, just his charm and energy brought some good classes to the show. And it's the first time we see future Let's Make a Deals host.
Wayne Brady.
Brady, yeah.
And it brought semi-regulars like the likes of, let's see, Greg Proops, Brad Sherwood, Jeff Davis, Chip Eston.
Ah, yes. And I think
who,
he would
ironically enough, also appeared in the revival, which I'm going to mention. Their host in just a minute.
All right. But anyway, I think and after this, he would do Whose Lines It Anyway similar themed show called on
which
GSN
is Improvaganza.
Yeah, and he actually brought on Rich Fields to announce after he was wrongfully fired from Price.
Mm-hmm.
Which
brought multiple performers hosting games. So it wasn't actually all one host. It was basically everyone got a chance to host in general.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
So I don't understand why Improvaganza got canceled, but I like to see that back.
Heck yeah, I would love to see that back too.
Because it brought multiple people to host the game. So we're putting Drew Carey number one, sliding Clive Anderson down to number two.
Yep.
Don't forget, Dante. Season 10 of the UK version is available on has episodes on YouTube.
Okay, I'll go check that out.
Yes. And then 6 years later, their first installment. From July 16th, 2013 onward is their current host, Aisha Tyler.
Aisha Tyler. Yeah, I've heard of her. I think I've seen one episode of her run. I think she did well. I mean, now
currently at the helm.
Yeah, she's currently at the helm of it, but she's doing well now. I think she brought a little fun, as Drew did, but you know what?
Let's not forget, starting I think season 11, I think it was. She started doing seeds from a hat and other quickfire stuff.
Yeah. I think they're going to get canceled soon. I mean,
unless they have new performers coming in.
I mean, I heard like they won't return after season 20.
Or if they decide to go on for another season, it would have to be with new performers.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, Aisha Tyler, I think she did well, very well with the show. Brought a lot of fun. Drew did. And if it does end, it will be sad to see this show go. You know, it's been around since the late 90s and early 2000s.
So where do we rank?
Where do you rank? This is a good question. Should we put her in a tie with Drew?
Why not?
Yeah, we'll put her in a tie with Drew. All right. Believe that's it here. Yep, believe that's it here. All right, run it down.
And a tie for first are Drew Carey and Aisha Tyler. And at number 2 is Clive Anderson.
Clive Anderson, yep. All right, that's all free host of Whose Line Is It Anyway? And that's it for the chant, and this is it for the episode, so close it out, Mike.
I shall close it indeed. So, everyone, thank you. Game Show Fanatics, thank you so much for watching. And another grand episode of the Gameshow Speak Podcast. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, give us your thoughts on all the topics and the food chain. Subscribe to Dante Pittman. Hit the notification bell whenever he does live stream with this one at all times. Check out the Game Show Lounge YouTube channel, Also subscribe to yours truly, Mike Bombardier. We couldn't get Turb Ferguson on, but
Yeah.
he'll be back with us sometime, hopefully next week.
Yep.
And so, with that said, we must now bid each and every one of you adieu. So until we see you next week for another grand episode of the Gameshow Speak Podcast, until we see you this coming Monday night for Wrestle Speak Podcast, and until I see you this coming Thursday night on the Rant and Rave Podcast, goodbye, Game Show fanatics. Mwah. And good night. Bang.
Goodbye, everybody.